in the pre-K through 12th grades. Currently, I teach in the high school building. And in teaching, as you all know, daily we collaborate on different things as co-teachers. There's also a lot of collaboration that goes on behind the scenes that maybe the gen ed teachers don't get to see. Collaboration is defined as the act of working with someone to produce or create something. It's vital at any level of education. Examples of collaborative teams in our building are IEP teams and co-teaching teams. Most of you have served on an IEP team in one way or another. The purpose of the IEP team is to determine the needs and goals of students with special needs. We have a special education teacher who writes IEP and advocates for the students, the general education teacher, which is you all, and you inform the other team members of the student how they progress in regular classroom. The parents, we hope, are members of the IEP team. They provide the background information on the child that we all need to know. The principal or special education coordinator, they ensure that we are following all the rules and regulations as designed by Section 504 in the Americans with Disabilities Act. We also have any therapists, speech, physical, or occupational therapists. They relay all the information pertaining to their therapy needs and goals. And then the student, a lot of times, will sit in on their IEP meetings as well and share their thoughts about their accommodations and modifications and maybe goals that they meet. Another example is a co-teaching team, which is what we do. Co-teachers work together to meet the needs of learning disabled students, but also the non-learning disabled students. In the setting that we most often use, general education teacher presents the content, also monitors the students. Special education teacher will check for the understanding of the content, work with small groups and one-on-one with learning disabled and non-learning disabled students. We have co-taught services in 7th, 8th, 11th, and 12th grades. And the general ed teachers are Ms. McCracken, Ms. Johnson, Ms. Booth, Ms. Davis, and I'm the special education teacher. Any questions so far? One important aspect, as you all know, is collaborating with our parents. We do that through parent-teacher conferences, parent nights, surveys, IEP meetings. There are a lot of other ways that we can collaborate with parents that we may not think about. We can send activities home with the parents to do with the student. We can exchange journals and things like that, a notebook, to talk back and forth with any questions, concerns, comments. And another big part of collaboration that I do on a daily basis is collaborate with paraprofessional. Obviously, they're a very important part of the school. We have one special education para, one that acts as facilitator for Spanish, and then one that oversees the ISS. And a lot of you have asked, how do I refer someone for special education? There is a long process which starts out with the classroom teachers, such as yourself, collecting data like anecdotal records, work samples, to add to the referral packet. Once your part is done, we will have a meeting, you would have a meeting with the parents to talk about the child's needs. The parent has to agree to have the child referred for special education. If it's determined that further consideration is needed, then the special education teacher would do the testing to see what needs they have. So, special education teacher conducts the testing, The principal ensures that all of the laws are followed. There are a lot of guidelines that go into testing for special ed. The coordinator is the contact person that you would use, and the timeline, once the referral is made, we have 60 days for the entire process. So that seems like a long time, but it's really not. Yes, ma'am, you have a question?
Yes. So can we refer students at any point in the school year, or does it need to be at a certain time period during the school year?
You can refer them at any point in the school year. I would suggest that you give it enough time to collect work samples and different data, unless you have things from the previous school year, but I would say maybe at 5 weeks would be a good time, so that you have a good amount of time to determine if they're struggling.
Sounds good.
As far as assessment and monitoring of the collaboration, co-teaching, they're informally and formally evaluated yearly, test-based observations, just like we do as our regular observations. We get observed co-teaching as well. For collaboration, we have PLC meetings of departments and then our school-wide meetings. We collaborate a lot with our service providers. Our school-based providers are Miss Utley, who's a speech language pathologist, and then Miss Whitfield, who is a social worker that is assigned to the school. We also have community-based service providers. Miss Byrd does not work for the school. She works for a private company. And then our occupational physical therapists are therapy associates of Marion. And for mental health, we have, of course, Families Inc. They come in and they work with a lot of our students, usually on a weekly or sometimes twice-a-week basis. Any other questions or comments?
Do we have any students here at Mark Tree that use those physical therapy resources?
Yes.
Okay.
We
I didn't know
have,
that.
currently at the high school, we have 2 students receiving physical therapy.
I didn't know that.
Any other questions, comments?